Guys, you need to see this right now.
Dylan, where the hell are you?
We've been looking for you for hours.
Seriously, man, we need to regroup. And because of you, we've all had to split up.
Forget about regrouping. Look at what I'm seeing. Do you see that?
What the hell?
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Dylan, get away from that cliff ASAP.
That's the Wandering Faith, isn't it?
It has to be. Look at the size of that thing. I can hear it groaning. This deep rumbling sound echoing off the mountains.
Do not move suddenly. Do not make any loud noises. The Wandering Faith is generally peaceful, but if you startle it...
If you startle it, we're all dead. The whole mountain is dead.
I'm backing up slowly. Still filming, though. This is incredible. When will we ever see something like this again?
Dylan, this is not the time for your documentary bullcrap. This is the time to get the hell out of there.
Jamie's right. You have no idea what you're dealing with. The Wandering Faith has been peaceful for centuries, apparently. So if something or someone pisses it off...
My grandmother told me stories about the last time it was angry. It almost caused the extinction of the entire human race in the past. Wiped us off the map.
Okay, I get the point. But I'm keeping the camera rolling. This is the discovery of a lifetime.
This could be the end of a lifetime. Yours and ours and everyone else's.
There, I'm heading into the forest, getting some distance.
Good, but Dylan, you need to understand something. The Wandering Faith isn't just big. It's connected to this whole mountain ecosystem.
It's like the mountain's guardian or something. The old stories say it protects everything up here. The animals, the plants, even the rocks.
Which means if anything happens to the things it protects...
It goes on a goddamn rampage. Where exactly are you right now? What part of the mountain?
I'm not sure. I was following that old deer trail we found yesterday. The one that led up to the cliff. Now I'm heading back down through the trees.
Okay, that's good. That trail connects to the main path eventually. Just keep following it down. Oh, and speaking of which, where is everyone else?
I'm somewhere near the old ranger station. The abandoned one we passed on the way up.
I'm by the river, the one with the cool rock formations.
I'm still on the north face, near those caves that we wanted to explore.
Crap, we're all really far apart. This is not good.
We can figure out regrouping later. Right now, I just want to get away from that thing.
Good call. How far away do you think you need to get?
With something that size? Miles. Probably dozens of miles to be truly safe.
The stories say its roar alone can shatter windows 20 miles away. When it's really angry, at least.
Okay, new plan. Everyone heads down the mountain separately. Don't wait for the others. Just get to the parking area and we'll meet there.
What if we can't all make it? What if someone gets lost?
Then we call for help. But Dylan's footage proves what we saw. The authorities will have to believe us.
You really think they'll believe this? That there's a creature the size of a city block living up here?
They have to. The Henderson Foundation has been tracking these things for years. They'll know what this is.
Wait, how do you know about the Henderson Foundation?
My cousin works for them. Some kind of researcher or something. She told me there are protocols for exactly this kind of situation.
Protocols for what? Giant mountain monsters?
Cryptids. That's what they call them. And yeah, there are protocols, usually involving evacuation zones and military containment.
Military? You think the military is going to get involved in this?
If the Wandering Faith becomes a threat, absolutely. But that's exactly why we need to get out of here, before something makes it a threat.
You're not going to believe what I bagged today. I got myself a goddamn siren head spawnling, right here in the mountain region. Clean shot through the sound projection cavity.
A spawnling? That's child's play, Gus. I've been taking down 3 or 4 of those every week. They're basically target practice at this point.
3 or 4. Right, sure. I'll believe it when I see proof.
Oh, you want proof? How about this? I cleared out an entire nest of shadow crawlers yesterday. 23 confirmed kills, all in one afternoon.
Shadow crawlers are nothing compared to what I'm hunting. I'm talking about the real deals, the legendary tier creatures. Took this picture of the creature before I unloaded a shotgun into its face, right through the acoustic chamber. 1 shot, instant kill.
Sure you did, but check this out. That's just from this month too. And out back I've got a Wendigo juvenile corpse, plus 3 different cryptid species I can't even identify.
Impressive collection, but quantity doesn't equal quality. I'm focusing on the high-value targets now. Speaking of which, I've got my sights set on something much bigger.
Let me guess. You're talking about the Wandering Faith.
Damn right I am. I saw it last week and my god. what I wouldn't give to put that thing on my wall. Someone needs to prove that even the legends can fall, and that someone is going to be me.
Ha! You think you're the only one with that idea? I've been planning this hunt for months, mapping trails, studying behavioral cycles, etc. The Wandering Faith is going to be my kill.
Your kill? You couldn't take down a creature that size if you had a year to prepare. Actually, I've got equipment specifically designed for the big ones. Armor-piercing rounds that can punch through elephant hide. High-powered rifle with scope accurate up to 2,000 yards.
Equipment means nothing if you don't understand the target. I've been studying this thing for weeks. I know its feeding schedule, its sleep schedule, its territorial boundaries. I know exactly where it's most vulnerable.
And where's that? The joints between the plates on its neck, the soft tissue behind the front legs. I've done my homework too, Jeremiah.
Those are amateur observations. The real weak point is the base of those tentacles, right where they connect to the skull. Sever those and the creature loses its primary sensory organs.
Interesting theory, but you're forgetting about the thick bone plating around that area. You'd need something with serious penetrating power, like my new Barrett M82A1 with custom depleted uranium rounds.
Depleted uranium? That's overkill even for something like the Wandering Faith. Plus, the environmental damage would be massive.
Environmental damage is the least of my concerns. I'm talking about making history here, being the hunter who brought down the most legendary creature on Earth.
Well, you're going to have to beat me to it, and I've got advantages you don't, like knowing exactly when it's going to be in prime position. 3 days from now, it follows the same route down the eastern ridge. Perfect line of sight from the observation point.
You really think you've got it all figured out, but what about backup plans? What happens when your perfect ambush goes wrong? I've got contingencies for every scenario.
Such as?
Explosive charges placed along its likely escape routes. Tranquilizer darts loaded with enough sedative to drop a blue whale. And if all else fails, I've got connections in the military. People who can provide air support if needed.
Air support? You're talking about turning this into a war zone. That's not hunting, that's just destruction.
Sometimes destruction is necessary, especially when you're dealing with something that could level entire cities if provoked. Better to eliminate the threat while it's still docile.
The Wandering Faith isn't a threat, though. It's been peaceful for centuries. The only danger comes from disturbing its territory.
Exactly my point. Something that dangerous shouldn't be allowed to exist. What if someone accidentally provokes it? What if it just decides one day that humans are a problem?
Those are hypothetical scenarios, but I'll admit, taking it down would secure both our reputations forever. The problem is, there's only one Wandering Faith, and only one of us can claim the kill.
Then may the best hunter win, though we both know who that's going to be.
We'll see about that. I've already started moving equipment into position. Remote cameras, motion sensors, the works. By tomorrow night, I'll know every move it makes.
Good for you. While you're playing with cameras, I'll be setting up the actual kill zone. Elevated shooting platform with 360-degree coverage. Reinforced positioning to handle the recoil from heavy ordnance.
You know what the biggest challenge is going to be? Making sure the shot is immediately fatal. If you wound something that size without killing it,
it goes into rage mode. I know. That's why I'm planning for multiple simultaneous impact points. Brainstem, heart, major arteries. No chance of survival. No chance of retaliation.
Sounds like you've got it all planned out. Except for one thing. I'm going to beat you to it. Custom-built rifle chambered for 50 BMG. Effective range of 2,500 yards. More than enough to take down your precious target.
Nice hardware, but range isn't everything. You need stopping power. These beauties will punch through anything. Armor-piercing cores with explosive tips. Each round carries enough energy to stop a freight train.
Impressive, but overkill if you ask me. Precision beats raw power every time. One perfectly placed shot is worth a dozen explosive rounds.
We'll find out soon enough. May the best hunter claim the prize.
Indeed, though I should warn you, I've been tracking more than just the Wandering Faith lately. Lots of smaller creatures in that mountain region. Some of them quite vicious despite their size.
Same here. It's like the whole ecosystem up there is more active recently, probably sensing the presence of apex predators like us.
Or maybe they're getting territorial. Either way, it's made for some excellent hunting practice. Really helped me fine-tune my approach for the main target.
Good thinking. Practice makes perfect, and taking down the Wandering Faith is going to require absolute perfection.
On that we can agree. No room for error when you're hunting a legend.
None whatsoever. The stakes couldn't be higher.
We have a code orange situation developing in Sector 7. Multiple seismic disturbances detected in the mountain region. Magnitude readings consistent with Wandering Faith activity.
Confirming multiple civilian reports from the area. At least 17 separate earthquake incidents in the past 6 hours. Locals are describing them as catastrophic and unlike anything they've experienced.
Local authorities have formally requested Foundation assistance. Sheriff's Department has reported that one village has already been devastated by the tremors.
Christ alive, authorization granted for immediate investigation protocols. This is now a Priority 1 containment scenario. All available personnel are to focus on this situation.
Already initiating digital surveillance sweeps of the region, monitoring all communications traffic for potential threat indicators. If someone has provoked the Wandering Faith, we need to find them fast.
Accessing archived files on the Wandering Faith now. Stand by for analysis. All right, so according to our records, the Wandering Faith has remained completely peaceful for 317 years. Last aggressive behavior was documented all the way back in 1706. Result was near extinction level event for surrounding human populations.
Jesus Christ, 300 years of peace and now this. What could have possibly changed?
Could be natural causes. Climate change, geological shifts, environmental stressors.
Unlikely, creatures of this classification don't typically respond to environmental factors. This level of agitation usually indicates direct provocation.
I'm detecting multiple encrypted channels and suspicious message traffic appearing in that region, cross-referencing with known threat databases now.
Any indication of what type of provocation we're dealing with?
Based on historical precedent, the most common triggers are direct physical assault on the creature itself, harm to offspring or family units, destruction of primary nesting or feeding areas.
Satellite imagery is coming in now. The Wandering Faith is currently positioned at the following coordinates. That's approximately 12 miles from the nearest populated area.
That's way too close to civilian populations. We need evacuation procedures implemented immediately.
Agreed. Wallace, coordinate with local emergency services. Establish a minimum 20-mile evacuation zone around the creature's current position.
Director, I'm flagging multiple communications of interest. 2 individuals have been discussing hunting activities in the Wandering Faith's territory. Usernames Gustavo and Jeremiah. They appear to be professional monster hunters.
Monster hunters in the Wandering Faith's territory? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
It gets worse. They've been specifically discussing plans to hunt the Wandering Faith itself. Advanced weaponry, tactical positioning, kill strategies.
That would definitely qualify as direct provocation. Even the threat of assault could trigger defensive aggression.
Are these hunters still in the area?
It appears so, yes. They appear to be actively preparing for some kind of major hunting operation.
This is exactly what we were afraid of. Reckless individuals with no understanding of what they're dealing with.
Local emergency services are asking about the nature of the threat. How much should I tell them?
Standard Protocol 7. Geological instability requiring immediate evacuation. No mention of the actual creature until absolutely necessary.
I'm organizing a field team for immediate deployment. We need to locate these hunters before they do something catastrophic. Rivera, can you pinpoint their exact locations?
Working on it now. Their digital security is surprisingly sophisticated for civilian hunters, but I should have coordinates within the hour.
Latest satellite pass shows steadily increasing aggressive behavior. The creature is exhibiting movement consistent with extreme distress. Deep ground vibrations every few minutes.
That matches the 1706 incident exactly. Rhythmic ground impacts preceding full aggressive response. We're looking at a potential timeline of hours, not days.
Evacuation is proceeding slowly. Many residents are refusing to leave their homes. They don't understand the severity of the situation.
Then make them understand. Whatever it takes to get them out of the danger zone. We cannot have civilian casualties on this scale.
Field Team ETA is 40 minutes. Mobile command unit with full containment protocols. But if the creature enters full aggression mode before we arrive...
I've got partial location data on the hunters. One appears to be positioned on the eastern ridge overlooking the creature's territory. The other is somewhere in the northern valley approach.
Those are both within the creature's immediate territorial boundaries. If the Wandering Faith perceives them as threats...
Historical accounts describe the creature's defensive capabilities bodies as absolutely devastating. Ground-shaking roars that can be heard for 50 miles. Tentacle strikes capable of leveling entire forests. And that's just the initial response.
How long before local authorities start asking questions we can't answer? The earthquake activity is already making national news.
That's why we need to resolve this situation immediately, before it escalates beyond our ability to contain.
What's our primary objective here? Neutralize the hunters or attempt to calm the creature directly?
Our primary objective is preventing a catastrophic event. If that means neutralizing the hunters, so be it. The Wandering Faith must not be allowed to enter an enraged state.
I'm detecting increased communication activity from the hunters. They appear to be finalizing their attack preparations. This situation is escalating rapidly.
Ground tremors are intensifying. The creature is clearly responding to perceived threats in its territory.
Local hospitals are reporting multiple injuries from the earthquake activity. Mostly minor, but people are getting hurt.
We need to consider the possibility that we may already be too late. If the creature has already been provoked beyond the point of return,
then we implement Protocol Zero. Full military intervention if necessary. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh my god, you guys need to see this right now.
Not again, man.
I guess this is why he's so angry.
What the hell am I looking at?
Are those?
Those are baby Wandering Faiths.
And they're dead. 2 of them are dead.
There's a third one still alive. It's standing over the bodies, like it's guarding them.
Dylan, you need to understand what this means. The parent creature isn't just agitated. It's going to seek revenge for its children.
This is so much worse than we thought. A peaceful Wandering Faith is one thing, but a grieving parent?
My grandmother's stories. She said when the Wandering Faith's family is threatened, it doesn't just get angry. It becomes the apocalypse itself.
We need to get off this mountain now. Not in an hour, not in 30 minutes. Now!
I'm trying to get closer. I need to document this.
Dylan, no. Do not get closer to that thing.
Even the baby ones can be dangerous when they're distressed.
Plus, the parent is probably already searching for whoever did this. If it finds you near the bodies...
I'll be careful, but this is evidence. Someone killed these creatures. Someone murdered children.
Evidence won't matter if you're dead. The Wandering Faith won't care that you didn't do it. It'll just see you as another threat.
I got close enough to examine them. These aren't natural deaths. There are wounds, burn marks. Someone definitely killed these babies.
Okay, that's enough footage. Get away from there immediately.
Dylan, you have to understand the danger you're in. The parent creature is going to hunt down whoever did this. And right now, you're the only human it might encounter.
The old stories say it can track by scent. If you've been near the bodies...
Our original evacuation plan is completely compromised. The creature is going to be actively searching now. It could be anywhere, looking for revenge.
I'm backing away now, moving deeper into the forest. But guys, I think I'm lost.
What do you mean lost?
I mean, I don't recognize anything around me. All these trees look the same, and I can't find any of the trails we marked yesterday.
Okay, don't panic. Use your phone's GPS. Find the nearest marked trail and follow it down.
My GPS isn't working, though. The coordinates keep glitching.
This is a nightmare. We're all separated. Dylan's lost, and there's an enraged giant creature hunting for killers.
We need to contact emergency services, right now.
Dylan, I got your message. Are you okay up there? The news is reporting major earthquakes in your area.
Dana, thank God. I'm not okay. None of us are okay. We found something terrible up here.
What kind of terrible? And where are the others?
We're all separated across the mountain, and there are dead creatures here. Someone killed them, and now the parent is going crazy with grief.
Dylan, you're not making sense. What creatures? What parent?
I can't explain over text. Just know that if I don't make it down from this mountain, tell my family I love them.
Dylan, don't talk like that. You're going to be fine. Just focus on getting to safety.
Emergency services are telling me to shelter in place. They say rescue teams are being organized.
Mine are saying the opposite. Immediate evacuation to the valley floor.
I think the authorities don't know what they're dealing with. They're probably getting conflicting information too.
Guys, I can hear it. That groaning sound is getting closer. Much closer.
Which direction?
I don't know. It echoes off the mountains. Could be coming from anywhere.
Okay, new plan. Everyone forgets about regrouping. Find your own way down the mountain. Individual escape routes only.
Santos is right. If we try to meet up and the creature finds us all together...
We'd all die at once. At least this way, some of us might make it.
I hate this plan, but I understand it. I don't want to die alone up here.
You're not going to die. None of us are. We just need to be smart about this.
Dylan, do you remember any landmarks from yesterday? The waterfall, the big boulder, The dead tree?
I think I see the dead tree. The one that was struck by lightning?
Yes, that's about 2 miles from the main trail. Head northwest from there.
Be careful, though. The creature's territory extends in all directions from here. You could run into it anywhere.
I'm starting my descent now, following the river downstream. Figure it has to lead somewhere safe eventually.
I'm heading back toward the ranger station. There might be radio equipment there. Some way to call for real help.
Casey, what's your plan?
Those caves I mentioned earlier. I might wait there until things calm down. Let the creature finish its search and move on.
That's actually not a bad idea, but what if it doesn't move on? What if it just keeps searching?
Then I guess we'll find out how long I can survive in a cave.
The groaning is getting louder. I think it's getting closer to me specifically.
Why do you think that?
Because I was near the bodies. My scent is probably all over that area now. If it's tracking by smell like Casey said,
then you need to get as far away as possible and avoid leaving any more scent trails. Stay away from water sources, don't touch vegetation.
Is that even possible? He has to walk through the forest.
It's better than nothing. Any advantage right now could be the difference between life and death.
I'm going to try to make it to the parking area. Even if the rest of you can't meet me there, at least there will be cars. Ways to escape if I can make it that far.
That's still miles away. Through territory, that thing is actively searching.
But it's his best chance. The parking area has multiple exit routes. Everyone get on the move now.
Director, I've made a critical discovery. The hunter's communication timeline directly correlates with the juvenile deaths. Their last message exchange was approximately 6 hours before seismic activity began. This cannot be a coincidence.
Explain the correlation more specifically.
The hunters discussed recent kills of small but vicious creatures in the exact same time frame. They even mentioned clearing out entire nests. The timing is too precise to be unrelated.
We need more than circumstantial evidence. Do we have any direct proof they killed the juveniles?
That's where it gets strange. I've been analyzing the footage from the civilian explorers. The dead juveniles show no visible wounds, no bullet holes, no blade marks, nothing consistent with the hunters' described methods.
That is odd. Both hunters were quite specific about their weaponry and kill techniques. High-powered rifles, armor-piercing rounds, explosive ammunition.
Could they have used some other method? Poison, suffocation, something less obvious?
I'm cross-referencing with our database of cryptid vulnerabilities. Wandering Faith juveniles are typically resistant to most conventional weapons. Their hide is almost as tough as the adults, just thinner.
I'm coordinating with Interpol and local law enforcement, tracking recent movements of both suspects. We need to verify their alibis and current locations.
Good, but we're operating under the assumption they are responsible until proven otherwise. The circumstantial evidence is too strong to ignore.
Sir, there's something else. Seismic activity has increased by 30% in the last 2 hours. The creature is becoming increasingly agitated. Ground vibrations suggest it's actively searching for something.
Latest satellite imagery confirms this. The Wandering Faith has begun systematic grid pattern movement. It's methodically searching its entire territory.
That behavior matches historical accounts of vengeance seeking. When the Wandering Faith seeks to identify threats to its family, it conducts thorough territorial sweeps until it finds the perpetrator.
How long do these sweeps typically last?
According to the 1706 incident records, the creature searched for 72 hours before beginning destructive retaliation, but that was in a much smaller geographic area.
72 hours maximum. We have less than 3 days to resolve this situation.
Sir, I've got preliminary location data on both hunters. Gustavo appears to be positioned approximately 15 miles northeast of the creature. Jeremiah is roughly 20 miles to the northwest. Both are definitely still in the general area.
That confirms they're potential suspects. Anyone else would have fled the region by now, given the seismic activity.
Authorize immediate surveillance and potential containment. I want eyes on both suspects within the hour. If they are responsible, we need to apprehend them before the creature identifies them independently.
What happens if the creature finds them first?
Based on historical precedent, nothing good. The Wandering Faith's concept of justice is absolute. It won't distinguish between the guilty party and anyone in the immediate vicinity.
So if these hunters are in populated areas when the creature finds them,
collateral damage on an unprecedented scale, which is exactly what we're trying to prevent.
Director, the search pattern is expanding. The creature is moving beyond its traditional territorial boundaries. If this continues, it will reach populated areas within 18 hours.
18 hours? That's much faster than our previous estimates.
The creature is clearly more desperate than we anticipated. Parental grief is overriding its usual territorial limitations.
I'm reviewing all historical cases of Wandering Faith offspring casualties. This appears to be unprecedented. There are no recorded instances of humans deliberately targeting the juveniles.
Which means we have no reliable precedent for how this will end. We're in completely uncharted territory.
Then we make our own precedent. Dr. Lewisham, what's the ETA on the field team?
12 minutes to operational position. Full containment and negotiation equipment ready. But Director, what exactly are we planning to negotiate with?
Ideally, we present the guilty parties to the creature for justice, allow it to have its vengeance in a controlled manner.
And if the hunters aren't actually guilty, if we've misread the situation entirely,
then we pray we can find the real killers in time, because an innocent sacrifice won't satisfy a grieving parent.
Sir, I'm detecting new movement patterns. The creature appears to be orienting itself, facing toward the nearest major population center.
That's the city of Millbrook, population roughly 80,000. Distance from creature's current position, 47 miles.
It's preparing to expand its search to human settlements. This is exactly what we were afraid of.
Historical accounts suggest this is the preliminary behavior before major destructive action. The creature is essentially declaring war on human civilization.
Agent Wallace, initiate contact with military command. We may need backup contingency plans, full evacuation protocols for Millbrook and surrounding areas.
military backup for what exactly, sir? We can't fight something like the Wandering Faith with conventional weapons.
Not fight, delay. Buy time for diplomatic solutions.
Diplomatic solutions with a creature driven by parental rage. Sir, with respect, I'm not sure diplomacy is going to work here.
It has to work, because the alternative is watching 80,000 people die, maybe more if the creature continues beyond Millbrook.
I've got military command on standby. They're asking about rules of engagement, and honestly, I don't know what to tell them.
Tell them to prepare for a holding action only. No direct assault unless absolutely necessary for civilian protection.
Field team is now in position, beginning hunter location and surveillance. If we're going to apprehend these suspects, it needs to happen now.
Agreed. Seismic activity suggests we have maybe 6 hours before the creature reaches populated areas. After that, containment becomes impossible.
I've been thinking about what you said, about the Wandering Faith being the ultimate prize, and I think you're right. This could be the hunt that defines our entire careers.
Finally, you're starting to make sense. Taking down something of that magnitude would cement our legendary status. We'd be the two greatest monster hunters in history.
Exactly, which is why I'm proposing something unprecedented. What if we work together on this one, just this once?
Work together? That's not something I ever thought I'd hear from you, but you might have a point. The Wandering Faith is bigger than either of us alone.
I've been doing reconnaissance for weeks. This is from 3 days ago. Notice how it positions itself with the head facing downhill.
Interesting tactical information. That head position creates a vulnerable approach angle from the north. I've been mapping similar behavior from my observation posts. I found multiple approach routes with optimal firing positions.
Impressive work. Your tactical analysis combined with my equipment advantages. We could actually pull this off.
The question is logistics. Something that size requires coordinated simultaneous strikes. Multiple impact points to ensure immediate fatality.
Agreed. I'm thinking primary assault on the cranial region. High explosive rounds targeted at the brainstem, while you focus on major arteries in the neck area.
That could work, but we need to consider backup contingencies. What if our primary assault doesn't achieve an immediate kill?
I've acquired some specialized equipment for exactly that scenario. Military-grade explosive charges. Enough C4 to level a city block if necessary.
C4? How the hell did you get military explosives?
I have connections. People who understand the importance of what we do. Eliminating threats before they become catastrophic problems.
Fair enough. I've got my own specialized ammunition too. Depleted uranium cores with tungsten penetrators, designed specifically for armored targets. Each round carries enough kinetic energy to punch through tank armor.
Perfect. Between your penetrating power and my explosive capability, the Wandering Faith doesn't stand a chance.
There is one issue we need to address though. Credit for the kill. This is still the biggest prize in monster hunting. How do we determine who gets the glory?
Simple. Whoever lands the killing blow gets primary credit. The other gets secondary credit as support. We both become legends, just with different billing.
I don't like that arrangement. Primary versus secondary credit isn't fair. We should be equal partners in this.
Equal partners, but I'm providing the explosives, the reconnaissance data, The tactical planning, that's worth more than equal credit.
And I'm providing precision marksmanship and specialized ammunition, plus my weeks of behavioral analysis. That's equally valuable contribution.
Fine, it'll be a co-credited kill then. We share the glory equally. But I still want to be the one who fires the final shot.
Why should you get the final shot? My accuracy record is better than yours. I should take the killing blow.
Your accuracy doesn't matter if you can't penetrate the target. My explosive rounds guarantee penetration. Therefore, I should deliver the fatal strike.
We can argue about this later. Right now, let's focus on the actual hunt logistics. When and where do we begin?
Thinking 48 hours from now. That gives us time to position equipment and coordinate timing. Meet at the old logging road junction, the one about 15 miles north of the creature's current territory.
That works for me. I can have all my gear transported there by tomorrow night. What's our backup extraction plan if things go wrong?
I've got 2 separate vehicle caches positioned at different exit points, plus emergency radio equipment for calling in evacuation if needed.
Good thinking. This creature is unpredictable enough that we need multiple contingencies. What about weather conditions?
Forecast looks clear for the next 72 hours. Optimal visibility and wind conditions for long-range targeting. We couldn't ask for better hunting weather.
Excellent. I have to admit, I'm actually excited about this collaboration. Taking down the Wandering Faith will be the achievement of our lifetimes.
Agreed. After this kill, every other monster hunter will be competing for second place. We'll have set the ultimate standard.
Think about the media coverage, the documentary deals, the book rights. We'll be celebrities.
More than celebrities, we'll be living legends. The 2 men who brought down the most feared creature on Earth.
I can already see the headlines. Legendary monster hunters slay ancient beast. Wandering Faith finally defeated after centuries of terror.
Though technically it hasn't been terrorizing anyone. It's been pretty peaceful from what I understand.
That doesn't make for good headlines, though. People want to hear about heroic monster slayers, not guys who killed a peaceful giant for sport.
Fair point. We'll craft the narrative appropriately, emphasize the potential threat it represented, the danger it could have posed to civilian populations.
Exactly. Preventive action to protect humanity. That's a much better story than trophy hunting.
So we're agreed then. 48 hours, logging road junction, coordinated assault on the Wandering Faith, equal credit for the kill.
Agreed. Though I still think I should get the final shot.
We'll see about that when the time comes. May the better hunter claim the killing blow.
Indeed, this is going to be incredible.
The hunt of a lifetime. I can barely contain my excitement.
Same here. I've been dreaming about this moment for months. Finally getting to test my skills against the ultimate prey.
Just think about the challenge. Taking down something that survived for centuries. Something that's never been successfully hunted before.
We'll be making history. And more importantly, we'll be proving that no creature is beyond human capability. No monster is too powerful to fall to skilled hunters.
Absolutely. The age of legendary creatures ends with us. After the Wandering Faith falls, nothing will seem impossible.
I should start preparing my equipment. 48 hours isn't much time to get everything ready.
Same here. I need to test the explosive charges and confirm detonation timing. This has to be perfect.
It will be perfect. We're the 2 best monster hunters alive. If anyone can pull this off, it's us.
Damn right. See you in 48 hours, partner.
See you there. Let's make history.
Field teams are now in final position at the logging road junction. Both hunters are expected to arrive within the next 6 hours. All containment equipment is ready and operational.
Excellent work, Dr. Lewisham. This operation has to proceed flawlessly. We cannot afford to let either suspect escape.
Local authorities have been fully briefed on the supernatural nature of the threat. Sheriff's Department understands the hunters must be taken alive. No lethal force unless absolutely necessary for team safety.
What's our official justification for the arrest?
Suspected involvement in environmental terrorism. Destruction of protected wildlife in a federal preserve. That should hold them long enough for us to present them to the creature.
Present them to the creature? Let's be clear about what we're discussing here. We're talking about feeding human beings to an angry monster.
Sir, with respect, these aren't innocent human beings. They murdered defenseless offspring of a peaceful creature, and their actions are about to trigger an extinction-level event.
Rivera's right. Latest satellite imagery shows the creature has reached the outskirts of Millbrook. It's actively investigating human settlements now, searching for scents, signs, anything that might lead to the killers.
How much time do we have before it enters the city proper?
Based on current movement patterns, maybe 8 hours. After that, civilian casualties become inevitable.
Director, I've been researching ancient protocols for supernatural justice, historical precedents for appeasing wronged entities like the Wandering Faith. The consistent theme across all cultures is public execution of guilty parties.
Public execution? We're not medieval barbarians, Jonas.
Sir, the alternative is watching entire cities burn. The Wandering Faith's concept of justice is absolute. It won't be satisfied with imprisonment or trial proceedings.
The creature's agitation levels have increased by another 40%. Ground tremors are now detectable over 50 miles away. This is escalating beyond our worst-case scenarios.
My field team is reporting unusual atmospheric disturbances, low-frequency sounds that are affecting equipment functionality. In other words, the creature's distress calls are intensifying.
I've initiated complete media blackouts for the affected regions. No news coverage, no social media, no public communications. But that won't hold for long once civilian casualties begin.
How confident are we that these hunters are actually responsible? Because what we're contemplating is irreversible.
The circumstantial evidence is overwhelming. Timeline correlation, geographic positioning, communication content, plus their continued presence in the area, despite obvious danger.
Guilty parties often remain close to crime scenes, especially when they're planning follow-up activities. Their plan to hunt the adult creature confirms just how completely selfish these bastards really are.
Sir, we're receiving new intelligence. The creature has begun what appears to be territorial marking behavior. Deep gouges in the earth, scent marking trees. It's claiming human settlements as part of its hunting territory.
That's pre-assault behavior. The creature is preparing to treat populated areas as legitimate targets.
Then we have no choice. Operation is approved for immediate execution. Apprehend both suspects and prepare them for presentation to the creature.
Sir, what exactly does presentation entail?
Whatever is necessary to satisfy the creature's need for justice and prevent the destruction of 80,000 innocent lives.
I'm monitoring all hunter communications for signs they suspect surveillance. So far, they appear completely unaware of our operation, still planning their coordinated assault as scheduled.
Field Team Alpha is positioned on the north approach. Field Team Beta has the southern exit covered. Containment specialists are ready with specialized equipment.
What kind of resistance should they expect? These hunters are heavily armed professionals.
We're prepared for significant resistance. Non-lethal suppression systems, riot gear, tactical support. Priority is taking them alive regardless of the difficulty.
Sir, I need to report something concerning. The hunter's equipment manifests include military-grade explosives, C4 charges, detonation devices, armor-piercing ammunition. This could become a serious firefight.
Our teams are trained for exactly these scenarios, whatever it takes to complete the mission.
Director, there's one more thing to consider. If we present the guilty parties and the creature accepts our justice, it might establish a precedent for future supernatural incidents, a way to maintain peace between human and cryptid populations.
That's a long-term consideration. Right now, I'm focused on preventing immediate catastrophe.
Latest satellite pass shows the creature has begun systematic demolition. It's destroying abandoned buildings on the city outskirts, testing its destructive capabilities before moving to populated areas.
We're out of time for diplomatic solutions. This has to be a clean capture operation. In and out before the hunters realize what's happening.
All emergency services in the region are on high alert. Medical teams, evacuation coordinators, disaster response. If this goes wrong, we need to be ready for mass casualties.
Both hunters should arrive at the junction within the next 2 hours. Their final preparation messages indicate complete confidence in their plan. They have no idea they're walking into a trap.
Good. Overconfidence will work in our favor. Dr. Lewisham, give your teams the final go-ahead.
Copy that, sir. All teams are green light for Operation Appeasement. T-minus 2 hours until contact.
It's dead. The surviving baby is dead. I went back to check and it's not moving anymore.
Oh my god. Dylan, do you understand what this means?
All of the creature's children are gone. Every single one.
This isn't just revenge anymore. This is total war.
I can feel the ground shaking constantly now. Every few minutes, there's these massive tremors.
The parent knows. It has to know by now that all its babies are dead.
We're so screwed. A grieving parent was bad enough, but a parent that's lost everything?
Okay? Everyone listen carefully. Survival protocol for legendary creatures. Find underground shelter immediately. Caves, root cellars, anything below ground level.
Why underground?
Sound dampening and scent masking. Plus, these creatures often search by seismic detection, feeling for movement on the surface.
I don't think hiding is going to work. This thing is massive. If it wants to find us, it will find us.
Wait, I'm seeing something. Military vehicles on the access roads. Lots of them.
Military? What the hell is the military doing here?
They must know about the creature already.
That explains why my GPS has been jamming. They probably have the whole area under some kind of electronic surveillance.
This is not good news for us. Military involvement means they consider this as a major threat. We're talking about potential city-level destruction.
I tried to leave through the southern trail. It's completely blocked. Roadblocks, checkpoints, the works.
Same with the northern route. I got about 2 miles before running into armed soldiers. They turned me back without explanation.
So we're trapped. Trapped on a mountain with an enraged monster. Perfect.
I'm still filming everything. If we don't make it out of here, at least there will be evidence of what really happened.
Evidence of what exactly?
That someone murdered those babies. That's what started all this. The Wandering Faith was peaceful until something killed its children.
Do we know who killed them, or what?
No visible wounds that I could see, but something definitely killed them. They didn't die naturally.
This is going to be international news. Giant monsters, military response, potential city destruction. If we survive this, our footage is going to be worth millions.
If we survive. That's a pretty big if at this point.
The shaking is getting worse. I can hear trees falling in the distance. This thing is getting closer.
Dylan, I got your coordinates. I'm trying to contact authorities for rescue, but they're not telling me anything useful.
Don't bother. The military has the whole area locked down. No one is getting in or out.
That's insane. They can't just trap civilians in a disaster zone.
They can. And they are. This is way bigger than anyone realizes. I think there are things the government knows that the public doesn't.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe giant monsters aren't as secret as we thought. Maybe there are agencies that deal with this kind of thing.
That sounds like conspiracy theory stuff.
24 hours ago, I would have agreed with you. But right now, I'm hiding from a creature the size of a building. So maybe some conspiracy theories are true.
Just stay safe. Keep sending me your location. If there's any chance for rescue, I want to help coordinate it.
I will, but Dana, if something happens to me, make sure this footage that I'm sending you on email gets out. People need to know the truth about what happened here.
I found a cave system about a mile from my last position. Going to shelter here until things calm down. If they ever calm down.
Good idea. I'm in an old mining tunnel. Solid rock overhead, multiple exit routes.
I'm stuck in some kind of ranger emergency shelter. Not ideal, but better than being exposed.
Still at the old ranger station. Found a basement level. Hoping thick concrete will muffle sound and scent.
You guys are smarter than me. I'm still above ground. I can see lights in the distance. Military lights, search helicopters.
Dylan, get underground now. The creature is actively hunting. Being above ground makes you a target.
I know. But this is history happening. Someone needs to record it.
Someone needs to survive to share the recording. Dead heroes don't tell stories.
Fine. I'll look for shelter. But I'm keeping the camera running.
The ground vibrations are reaching me even in this shelter. Whatever that thing weighs, it's beyond comprehension.
I can hear it. Not just the footsteps, but sounds. Like whale calls, but deeper, more resonant.
That's its hunting call. It's trying to flush out whoever killed its children. Probably confused about why there's no response.
Because the killers might not even be on the mountain anymore. They could have left hours ago.
Or they're hiding just like we are, waiting for the creature to move on.
It's not going to move on, though. Not until it finds someone to blame.
That's what I'm afraid of. What if it decides we're the killers? What if it blames us just for being here?
Then we die. Simple as that. There's no fighting something like the Wandering Faith.
So encouraging, Santos. Really boosting morale here.
Wait. I'm seeing something. The military vehicles are moving, leaving their positions and heading deeper into the mountains.
Toward the creature?
Looks like it. They're not running away. They're advancing toward the danger.
That's either very brave or very stupid.
Probably both. Military doesn't usually engage legendary creatures. This must be some kind of special operation.
What if they have a plan to stop it? Some kind of weapon or strategy we don't know about?
I hope so. Because if they don't, a lot of people are going to die.
How long can we stay hidden down here? I've got maybe 2 days of water.
Same situation here. This wasn't supposed to be a survival scenario.
None of us packed for an extended siege. We were supposed to be back at the parking lot hours ago.
I found an overhang. Not as good as your caves, but it'll have to do. Still has line of sight for filming, though.
Dylan, promise me something. If this goes bad, if we don't make it, make sure that footage shows the truth. That the Wandering Faith wasn't the villain here. Something else started this.
I promise. The truth will get out, one way or another.
Director, we have a serious problem with our investigation. I've been double-checking the hunters' communications against geographic data. Their locations don't match the murder timeline.
What do you mean they don't match?
Gustavo was documented 70 miles south when the juveniles died. Jeremiah was confirmed in a completely different state until yesterday. Neither of them could have committed these murders.
What? But the communication timeline was perfect. Too perfect to be coincidental.
Exactly. It was too perfect. Someone wanted us to connect those dots.
Are you suggesting we've been deliberately misled?
I'm suggesting we've been played, and whoever did it is sophisticated enough to manipulate our entire investigation.
I'm reviewing the Explorer footage again, looking for details we might have missed. There has to be something that shows what really killed those creatures.
Jonas, Access the restricted archives. Cross-reference any entities capable of this level of manipulation, something that could orchestrate false evidence while remaining undetected.
Accessing classified database now. This may take a few minutes.
Wait, I'm seeing something in the background of the fourth video. Enhanced magnification on Sector 7G. There's a shadow that doesn't match any natural formations.
A shadow?
Not exactly a shadow, more like a distortion. Something that doesn't want to be seen clearly.
Could be equipment malfunction, digital artifacts from the recording process.
No, this is deliberate. Whatever killed those creatures wanted to remain hidden, but not completely invisible.
Director, I'm finding anomalies in the digital communications too. The hunter's messages show signs of external manipulation, data injection, timeline alteration, content modification.
Someone has been editing their communications.
More than editing. Someone has been crafting a false narrative, making us see exactly what they wanted us to see.
I've got something. Classification level Omega. Entity designation. Cartoon Cat.
Cartoon Cat? That sounds like a children's character.
Don't be fooled by the name. This is one of the most dangerous entities in our database. Ancient, malevolent, feeds on chaos and human suffering, specializes in manipulation, deception, and orchestrating large-scale tragedies.
Elaborate on its capabilities.
Reality manipulation within limited parameters. Digital infiltration and communication control. Physical shape-shifting, though it prefers its cartoon-like appearance. Most importantly, it can remain virtually undetectable when it chooses.
That explains the distortion in the footage, and why the juvenile creatures showed no wounds. This entity wouldn't need conventional weapons.
It also explains the perfect frame job on the hunters. Cartoon Cat wanted us to focus on them, while it remained free to continue its plan.
What plan exactly?
Think about it logically. Kill the Wandering Faith's offspring, frame human hunters, trigger an apocalyptic rampage against human civilization.
Exactly. Cartoon Cat feeds on fear, pain, and death. A supernatural war between the Wandering Faith and humanity would provide unprecedented levels of suffering.
Jesus Christ, we've been pursuing the wrong target entirely, while the real threat has been orchestrating Armageddon.
Sir, there's more. I'm detecting activity patterns suggesting Cartoon Cat has been in this region for weeks. This entire scenario has been carefully planned and executed.
Our field teams are still positioned to capture the hunters. Should I abort the operation?
Negative. We still need to prevent them from attacking the Wandering Faith. That would only escalate the situation further.
But we also need to locate Cartoon Cat. How do we fight something that can manipulate reality and remain invisible?
Historical precedents suggest direct confrontation is nearly impossible. Cartoon Cat's power increases with the level of chaos it creates. Right now, it's operating at near maximum strength.
The Wandering Faith is still advancing on populated areas. Even if we identify the real killer, will the creature accept that explanation?
We have to try. The alternative is watching cities burn, while Cartoon Cat feeds on the destruction.
I'm detecting new communication anomalies. Cartoon Cat is still actively manipulating data streams. It's trying to prevent us from discovering its involvement.
Can we trace the source of the manipulation?
Working on it, but the entity's digital signature is unlike anything I've encountered. It doesn't follow conventional electronic patterns.
Because it's not using conventional technology. It's manipulating information through reality distortion.
The question is, what's Cartoon Cat's endgame? Maximum chaos would be achieved through prolonged conflict, not quick resolution.
Meaning it will try to prevent us from stopping the Wandering Faith, actively sabotage any peaceful solution we attempt.
Then we're fighting a two-front war, preventing the creature's rampage while hunting an entity designed to create maximum suffering.
Sir, our resources are already stretched thin. How do we handle simultaneous containment of both threats?
We adapt. Dr. Lewisham, your field teams need new objectives. Primary, prevent hunter assault on Wandering Faith. Secondary, locate and contain Cartoon Cat.
Containing an entity with reality manipulation abilities, we're going to need specialized equipment.
I'm accessing protocols for Omega-level entity containment. This hasn't been attempted in over 50 years.
Cartoon Cat is still manipulating data. It knows we've discovered its involvement. The entity is actively working against us now.
Then we move fast, before it can orchestrate additional complications.
Latest satellite imagery shows the Wandering Faith has begun aggressive territorial expansion. It's claiming larger areas as hunting grounds. We're running out of time for any solution.
All units, we are now engaging in active warfare against an Omega-level entity. Authorization granted for full military deployment. Dr. Lewisham, attempt diplomatic contact with the Wandering Faith immediately.
Understood, sir. Initiating broadcast on all frequencies that supernatural entities typically monitor. This is going to be unprecedented.
I'm coordinating massive digital warfare against Cartoon Cat's manipulation network. Counter algorithms deployed. Reality stabilization protocols active. It's fighting back hard, but we're holding the line.
Providing tactical intelligence to all teams. Cartoon Cat's primary weakness is sustained direct confrontation. It prefers manipulation and deception over actual combat.
Maintaining communications between all units, Foundation teams, military divisions, and civilian survivors. Everyone stay on designated channels.
Emergency alert! Cartoon Cat has manifested physically at the following coordinates. It's actually challenging the Wandering Faith to direct combat.
What do you mean challenging it?
The entity is standing directly in the creature's path, refusing to move, actively taunting it.
Diplomatic contact established. The Wandering Faith is listening. I'm transmitting identity of the real killer now.
Holy crap! There's a huge creature thing that's about to go head-to-head with the Wandering Faith. Everyone stay underground.
Cartoon Cat is using reality distortion as a weapon. Local physics are becoming unstable. Gravity fluctuations, temporal anomalies, spatial distortions.
The Wandering Faith is countering with raw emotional power. Parental grief is one of the strongest forces in supernatural dynamics.
Military units are providing support fire against Cartoon Cat. Not sure how effective conventional weapons are, but every bit helps.
The battle is spreading across multiple mountain ranges. Environmental damage is catastrophic. We need evacuation of all civilian populations within a 100-mile radius.
Evacuation authorized for all surrounding areas. This is now a national emergency situation.
The Wandering Faith has acknowledged our communication. It understands that humans didn't kill its children. All its rage is now focused on the real killer.
Cartoon Cat's manipulation abilities are weakening. Sustained combat is draining its power. The Wandering Faith's emotional intensity is overwhelming its deception.
Exactly as predicted. Cartoon Cat cannot maintain reality distortion under direct assault.
Multiple explosions detected across the combat zone. Ground tremors registering on seismic equipment hundreds of miles away.
The other creature is losing. The big creature is overpowering it.
Good. Let it suffer for what it did to those babies.
This is the most incredible footage that anyone has ever captured.
Assuming we survive to share it.
We will survive. We have to. People need to see the truth about what happened here.
Cartoon Cat is attempting to retreat. The Wandering Faith is pursuing relentlessly. No escape allowed for the child killer.
Reality distortions are normalizing. Cartoon Cat's power is almost completely depleted.
The Wandering Faith is channeling centuries of protective instinct. Nothing is going to stop it from achieving justice for its offspring.
This is unprecedented. I've never seen documentation of an entity defeating Cartoon Cat in direct combat.
Final phase of the confrontation beginning. The Wandering Faith is preparing what appears to be a finishing attack.
All units maintain safe distance. Do not interfere with the creature's justice.
Massive energy discharge. The Wandering Faith just delivered a devastating final assault. Cartoon Cat it's disintegrating.
Cartoon Cat's digital signature is vanishing. All manipulation protocols are shutting down. The entity has been banished.
The Wandering Faith is withdrawing, returning to its territory. Justice has been served.
Crisis resolved. All units begin damage assessment and cleanup operations.
I'm documenting everything for the archives. This will be the most significant supernatural incident of the century.
What about the hunters? Gustavo and Jeremiah are still planning their assault.
Arrest them. Attempted murder of a protected supernatural entity. They may not have killed the children, but they're still guilty of intent to harm.
Is it over? The shaking has stopped.
I think so. The military vehicles are pulling back.
The big creature is walking away, heading back up the mountain. It looks sad.
It just wanted justice for its children, and now it has it.
We actually survived this. All of us made it through.
Barely, but yeah, we're alive.
I can see evacuation helicopters coming in. We're going to be rescued.
And we have the most incredible documentation of supernatural events ever recorded.
The truth is going to come out. Everyone will know what really happened here.
That some evil thing murdered innocent creatures, and a grieving parent fought back.
Justice served by a monster. How's that for irony?
Both hunters are now in Foundation custody. They're confused about why they're being arrested. Still don't understand the bigger picture.
They'll understand soon enough. Attempted murder of a legendary creature carries serious consequences.
All civilian survivors have been located and are being evacuated. The Explorer Group provided invaluable documentation of events.
Environmental assessment shows significant but contained damage. The Wandering Faith has returned to its normal territory. Crisis officially resolved.
I'm compiling the complete incident report. This will require a new classification level. We've never documented successful diplomatic contact with a grieving legendary creature before.
Media blackout protocols are being lifted gradually. Controlled release of of information to prevent mass panic.
Excellent work, everyone. We prevented an apocalyptic scenario through quick thinking and adaptation. The Foundation has proven its value once again.
Sir, what happens now with the Wandering Faith? Do we maintain surveillance?
Minimal monitoring only. The creature has returned to its peaceful state. It was never the threat. It was the victim.
A victim that became an unlikely ally. Justice served by the innocent against the guilty.
Close the case files and add this to our list of successful resolutions. The world is safe again.